over on Prime Video. Arrived on Thursday the 3rd of April, a new horror series called The Bondsman. And here's a clip.
Mr. Halloran, come hear about your new job orientation.
She knows things, Hub, about how you
Died and went to hell. You're only standing here now because we brought you back.
which is just plain silly.
Do you think it's silly, Mr. Halloran?
What job, lady?
8 episodes to this one, Hannah. Cast your mind back, if you will, to 1990. Remember the film Flatliners with Kevin Bacon, Kiefer Sutherland and Julia Roberts? And they were medical students who were trying to find out what happens to you after you die. Well, in this new series, in which he plays the title role of the Bondsman, he's going to find out. So, for British listeners, a bondsman is someone who kind of guarantees that someone will turn up for trial, and if they don't, they then have to go and get them and bring them back. So that's how it starts off. He's trying to bring a someone who should be in court. He's trying to capture them and bring them back, and he gets attacked, and then he wakes up. He's got a great big gash across his throat. And anyway, to cut a long story short, and it's not really a spoiler because it happens right at the beginning, it turns out he has died, and but he's been brought back from the dead to it's the old story, to send demons back to hell. Yeah, but it's done with a lot of style and quite tongue in cheek, and also it's got his ex-wife is a country music singer. So it's got all sorts going on, really. You're going to get lots of different demons, including there's a possessed cheerleader who he wrestles underwater in a swimming pool. Looking forward to that. Jennifer Nettles, who is a singer-songwriter and was in Righteous Gemstones. So she plays his ex-wife, Marianne. Oh, yes, and Kevin's character is called Hub Halloran. And what is rather nice is that so his mother was also a bondsman or a bondsperson, and so he still lives in her garage. Kevin Bacon describes him as a bit of a man child. You know, he's never really grown up. So his mother Kitty, played by Beth Grant, and just their reaction to finding out that he is resurrected to hunt demons. It's just so kind of deadpan. They think, oh, well, let's get the chainsaw, we better crack on. So it's great fun. It's not just for horror fans because it's really humorous. And, to get Kevin Bacon in a show like this, I think is a hell of a coup, isn't it? I mean, I love Kevin Bacon. They keep showing Footloose at the moment on TV, don't they? Which is a great Kevin Bacon movie. So I did have a chat with the showrunner for this, Eric Ollerson, and I just thought it was a great laugh. Something really different, and a really different take on the horror genre, and I would say well worth a look. What did you think, Hannah? Is this one for you?
Well, it's a bit odd, isn't it? I mean, I'm not going to lie. It's a bit odd. It's a bit gruesome in places, and it's just a bit strange. I mean, another non-natural fit for me, I would say. But as you say, the fact that Kevin Bacon is in this is, as you rightly say, an absolute coup, and would have to be a pretty good script for him to even, pay lip service to it. So the idea that he's in it is great, and he absolutely makes it. I think if it was someone else, it would be as ridiculous as it sounds when we describe it. Whereas actually with him, it kind of brings the whole thing to life. And this sort of dry kind of the way he sort of says his lines, almost, the script, the way he delivers it. It just makes it work. But no, it is strange. It is odd. It's not something that I'd say, do you know what? I absolutely love this. I don't. I feel like you should watch it because he's good, and it's something a bit different. It's a bit gruesome, as I say, in places, And I just struggle when people come back from the dead. I mean, I'm going to leave it there.
You don't
I
like
just
it, do
struggle
you?
with that.
Yeah. You hate,
No, I've got
yeah.
a problem with it. It just doesn't feel that authentic to me. I don't know. I can't see why. I don't know why.
Another footnote for you. So the showrunner told me that, of course, Kevin Bacon, he plays in a band with his brother, and they're called the Bacon Brothers. Well, he and his co-star, Jennifer Nettles, have recorded a whole album of songs inspired by being in this show. And there is country music in this show, so if you like that, tune in.